Okay, I got a big update here for you. Um, okay, so let's start at the beginning. I've got the first USB center, the hub with the 4 outlets on it, wired, and one of the little mini power bar splitters is wired. And then there's an additional extension cord system. So I've got those, and then I've got these removable lights, which I can use for my daytime. So I'll just turn that off for now. But basically, as I said, I want everything to run on USB. So there's a little USB mini cable that I can charge this wireless light up when it's not in use, or I can charge it and have it on at the same time. I've got the moonlight going. I can make it thunder and lightning, the whole situation. So I've got USB cables, which these run on the same one as a Samsung phone, to each of these centers. It's a little messy right now, but I'll get that tied up soon. Then I've got another USB hub, so gives you an idea of how much spacing there is, and it's just where I have a bunch of USB lights that I'm going to want to have. So I've got, this isn't going to be ran like that, otherwise ET is connected when he's phoning home. I've got one of my UFOs here, and I've got the couple hot rod trucks, one that's souped up, and he's doing a wheelie, and he's got smoke coming out the back, and then there's a stock truck, and they're racing on the salt flats. So why not have a UFO right nearby? And then I moved this, I like this position better. I've got the Jeep Gladiator. Let's just zoom in so you can see, yep. And it's all lifted. And we've got the little YJ and the broken down Ford. I have to build out the road, but he's pulling him with his winch off the track just in time, you know, so typical for a Ford product. Basically, and then we go into the nuclear plant, which is right here. So the big thing is I got some of that fascia board on the back, and it is exactly 5 inches, and it hides the one main line where I want it to have just this single, well, it's a double track, but I didn't want 4 tracks on this wall. So I have to paint it and take the soup cans back upstairs. I've got some Velcro on it, and it's removable because underneath this shelf, I can hide more of those USB boxes if I want, or any kind of electronics. And it's a perfect for in the corner, and I'm going to make it so that it is removable if I so wished with Velcro. You know, I'm not going to take it off every 5 minutes, but if I do want in there for some reason work on something, I can slide it out. I'm going to have a foam hill here that I paint the painted colors, painted desert colors in front of it, but this backboard will slide right out of it. So I've got the sunset, moonlight, all that figured out. I've got these $5 wireless lights figured out for the daytime, and I can take them down or charge them up there, and I'm kind of working on this desert scene right now. So the next things will be to get that painted the same as the sky, so that when you're looking at it, you're not going to see basically the train that runs on the back. And then over here, it switches to plaster cloth, so I can have the hill basically just kind of end and have the main line appear again if I so wish in front of the hills, or I can build the hills up more and hide it further. It's totally up to me. So I think I'll have it come out here. I just really care about this Green River scene. I just want it to be as basic as possible as far as desolate, and no sidings, no 4 main lines. Over here, I've got another piece of that fascia board, and the siding basically is running right underneath the back mainline shelf. So yeah, I'm really glad I went with everything on USB, because like I say, everything is just daisy linked now, and I can have USB operating everything. I've got my underwater Egyptian pyramid thing. I've got that plugged into this USB going up top, and I can have USBs going down, whatever I need on either side. And really these USBs will run the top level, and underneath there'll be another equivalent down here to run anything that it will come up from the bottom, like that UFO. Okay, have a good night. We'll talk to you again, but this is what I wanted to show you that I was working on, and it's going to plan.